The story opens in 1964, where a young Lorraine Warren visits a small antique shop with Ed. Among the dusty relics, an ornate mirror catches her attention. As she touches it, she is hit by a violent vision, a dark, demonic entity trapped inside the glass. Lorraine collapses, overwhelmed by the spirit's power. Ed rushes her to the hospital where she gives birth to their daughter, Judy. The baby's heart briefly stops, but Lorraine's prayer revives her, a miracle that foreshadows Judy's spiritual connection to the supernatural. The mirror is taken and locked away in the Warren family's collection of cursed objects, believed to be safely contained. Decades later, the film shifts to 1986 in the quiet town of West Pittston, Pennsylvania. The Smurl family, consisting of Jack and Janet Smurl, their 4 daughters, and Jack's elderly parents, move into a newly renovated duplex home. At first, everything seems peaceful, but soon unsettling events begin to unfold. Strange noises echo through the walls, appliances turn on by themselves, and a terrible smell of decay fills the house. One night, a heavy ceiling lamp crashes down, narrowly missing one of the children. Fear grows as the family begins to realize something evil has entered their lives. The tension rises as the disturbances escalate into violence. Janet is scratched by unseen hands, Jack hears voices calling his name, and objects fly across the room. In one terrifying scene, the family witnesses the image of a shadowy figure moving inside the antique mirror they bought at a yard sale, unknowingly the same mirror from Lorraine's past vision. It becomes clear that this object is the gateway for the demonic presence tormenting them. Local priests attempt to bless the home, but the attacks only intensify. Desperate and terrified, Janet reaches out to Ed and Lorraine Warren, now semi-retired and dealing with Ed's fragile heart condition. The Warrens agree to investigate, accompanied by their daughter Judy and her fiancé Tony, who have inherited some of Lorraine's psychic sensitivity. Lorraine immediately senses the connection to the mirror. The demon, named Malthus, feeds on guilt and grief, exploiting the family's emotional weaknesses. As Ed and Lorraine delve deeper, Judy begins to experience terrifying visions of her own. She sees the demon using the mirror to open a passage into their world. During one chilling moment, Judy sees her own reflection smile back at her with glowing red eyes, revealing that Malthus has chosen her as its next vessel. As the haunting grows stronger, Ed suffers a heart episode, leaving Lorraine to face the spirit nearly alone. She enters the basement where the mirror stands, surrounded by flickering candles and a low demonic growl. The mirror shows Lorraine visions of her dead daughter, her husband dying, and a world consumed by darkness. But Judy, realizing her gift is the key, steps into the mirror's reflection and confronts the demon. In an intense supernatural battle, she prays with all her strength while holding her mother's hand, channeling a light that shatters the glass. The mirror explodes into shards, and the entity is finally vanquished. The aftermath shows the Smurl family moving out, free from the curse at last. Lorraine visits Ed in the hospital, where he awakens and gently jokes that even death couldn't keep him from her. In a tender closing scene, the Warrens attend Judy's wedding, symbolizing love conquering evil one final time. As Lorraine looks toward the future, she sees a vision of Ed smiling beside her in a golden light, a sign that their souls will always remain united beyond life and death. The mirror's broken pieces are later locked away inside the Warren Occult Museum, under heavy blessing and seal. The final frame shows a close-up of one remaining shard glinting in the dark, hinting that evil never truly disappears, it only waits to be awakened again. The Conjuring, Last Rites delivers both emotional closure and relentless horror, blending real historical cases with cinematic storytelling. It's a chilling yet heartfelt conclusion to the Warrens' journey, balancing faith, fear, and family. Through its eerie atmosphere, powerful performances, and shocking twists, the movie reminds us that courage and love remain humanity's strongest weapons against the darkness.